What's up, everybody? I haven't done a layout update or anything in a while, and I figured I'd do a quick one. But one thing I've been working on is just weathering a few cars and adding loads to them. Like this one UP basically is a rack for steel plate, oversized steel plate. And I just weathered the trucks and the bottom of the car. Same thing with the P&LE, the PC. But this aluminum rod, I went to a scrap yard and bought. I got 6 sticks, and each stick was 12 feet long. I basically paid less than $3 for everything. But and the pinstripe material came off of Amazon. I think it's either 1/64 or 1/32. But I like it, looks good. And I've got a video of how I made these online. I think they did really good. And I did these 2 cars, and I've got 3 more up there, and I think 1 more in the house. And I weathered these 2 Southern hopper cars, and I just took an airbrush and lightly did some weathering techniques and whatnot on them for sand use or whatnot. And then the Southern silver side, I've actually got a sound card decoder in it with a speaker, and all I've got to do is just the flange squeal, brake sounds, and a flat spot. And then I've got a piece of, foam with real coal dusted on top just to cover everything up. This one's a little bit too much weathering for my liking, but I just had to make it stand out just a little bit so that way I know this one is the sound car. But not much else has gone on down here. But on the other side, I've kind of redone Saluda. I took the bridge, and the old was more parallel, or excuse me, it was more of a 90-degree angle crossing over. In the real at Saluda, North Carolina, the bridge is at an angle. And so I actually lengthened the bridge, added some abutments in the middle, or piers. And I got the bridge at an angle. And I've added some rocks. I still need to paint the rocks, all of them. I've got another one down there and 2 more sets down there I need to paint, stain. But on the inside, I'm not going to have a tunnel portal, just because whenever I run wide loads in like the Schnabel car, going inside is a double S curve to go around the wall, and I didn't want to have any clearance issues going in and whatnot, so I just left it off, and I'll just have everything covered in trees on both sides. That way it just disappears into the woods. I've got the paper there to protect the backdrop. But I need to after I finish painting and everything, I'll just cut this back for the lift out. Stain that rock. Do the same thing on this side. One thing that I've done, I took a file and I cut a groove on both sides, basically for the ditches. And I did it all up here, and it has made a big difference just in looks. But and I need to do a lot of touch up paint, put some more ballast on that edge, But Saluda has transformed a lot, and I need to get a depot for the greatest, for the top of the hill itself. Now I might have to get 2 kits and build it into one, but that'll be another project for another day. Nothing much has been going on the bottom. Everything's still the same. I think that's basically it for out here. And the background is by trackside scenery, just in case. And it has 030 styrene on the back with a self-adhesive on the backdrop itself. And I've got both sides. And I still need to get one for back. And one day, nowhere in the near future, I'll do the rest. But anyways, that's it for right now. We'll see you. Alright everybody, we're just inside the house now where I've got a workbench. I try to work on stuff in here and then, you know, take it out to the caboose to run. But one thing I've been working on, I'm pretty much done with, I just need to make some more loads, is these side dump cars. I've weathered them, and I took aluminum foil, pressed in the bottom, pushed into all the corners, then I poured fine grade Tolus down in it, mixed it with glue, and I let it harden up to where I basically have, you know, a shell. So that way I can run them empty or loaded. I think these turned out really nice. But another thing I've been working on is a scale test car. As you can see, this isn't the right, you know, they don't, if they make decal sheets for it, I don't know. But like this one's for a 70-ton hopper. And I've got the Southern on there. The 99207 I had to cut out and mix match the numbers around. And that's why they're like there, but I just need to get couplers put on each end and finish the other side. Then you put like a dull coat because it is kind of glossy right now. But and there's the other sound car that I've got. And I've also did the same thing with, I've got a speeder, track machine, a tie handler. But I've got 6 of the dump cars, and I've got 2 of each road number. And so I've been waiting on to get some decals, which I got a mother load in. So, but I need to swap out and put some new numbers on these, and then I'll get them painted and weathered, just like the rest. But that's one other thing, and one thing I messed up on is this SD40-2. Doesn't look too bad, but what happened was I bought this Humbrol clear, and I mixed it in the airbrush, put some thinner to it, and sprayed it for a matte coat. And what happened was it completely frosted over everything. It looked like someone took a can of white paint and just covered the whole engine. Luckily, I was able to mix some thinner and whatnot and kind of wash it off. And then I took some weathering powder and dusted it up really good. And the engine beside it is more what I like versus this. I had to do this just to get rid of that white flash that was all over it, but you learn from mistakes. But I think other than that, I've been doing a little bit of weathering on this flat car, some oil spots and stuff. That learning. And I need to fix this engine. It fell down to the concrete floor about 5 feet. So, other than that, tune in next time until we do another update. Be safe. Have fun.